Remember, remember the 5th of November, the gunpowder, treason, and plot.
In 2026, those words hit differently. Look around. In the UK, the ruling Labour government is drowning in the lowest approval ratings in modern history. Economic pain, immigration gridlock, and a full-blown populist surge have mainstream parties bleeding support, while new movements on both left and right ride waves of frustration. Globally, democracy feels exhausted. Experts talk openly about competitive authoritarianism creeping in. AI-generated lies poisoning elections, and institutions that once promised to serve the people now accused of protecting only the powerful few. Governments keep saying, "Trust us, we're keeping you safe." But millions feel watched by cameras and algorithms, silenced by cancellation, and priced out of the future. Sound familiar? That's why the 2005 film For Vendetta, directed by James McTague, starring Hugo Weaving and Natalie Portman, based on Alan Moore's graphic novel, feels less like fiction and more like a warning from the future we're already living in. A totalitarian Britain born from crisis. Total surveillance. Media as propaganda. One masked man saying, "No more." Tonight, we're recapping the movie, and then we're asking the uncomfortable 2026 question. Democracy isn't working for the many anymore. It's working for the few. So do we need more drastic action? And is For Vendetta showing us the right way to take it? Let's begin.
I've witnessed firsthand the power of ideas.
The only verdict is vengeance. A vendetta. You did what you thought was right.
Oh no, I shouldn't have done that.
Really? Would you like to?
Does it have a happy ending?
The year is the near future. Britain after biological terror and war. Out of the ashes rises the Norse Fire Party, a fascist regime led by the cold, screen-only dictator High Chancellor Adam Sutler. His slogan, "Strength through unity, unity through faith." Curfews, fingermen, secret police, dragging people off the streets. State TV is pumping fear 24/7. Homosexuality, religion, and art are criminalized. The virus that killed thousands? Later we learn Norse Fire engineered it to seize power. Classic crisis to tyranny playbook. We meet Evie Hammond, Natalie Portman, a young, scared woman working a dead-end job at the British television network. One rainy night, she breaks curfew and is cornered by fingermen ready to assault her. Then, he appears. A cloaked figure in a porcelain Guy Fawkes smile mask. Hugo Weaving dispatches the goons with swords, knives, and theatrical one-liners. He whisks Evie away just in time to watch his masterpiece. The Old Bailey courthouse explodes in a symphony of fireworks set to Tchaikovsky's 1812 overture. The next morning, hijacks every TV in the country. In one of cinema's greatest monologues, he declares, "People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people." He gives the regime 1 year, until November 5th of the next year, to face justice. Takes Evie to his underground shadow gallery, a secret cathedral of forbidden books, music, and art the regime tried to erase. Here we learn V's origin. He was prisoner V at the Larkhill detention camp. Norse Fire scientists pumped him and others full of the virus as human guinea pigs. Everyone else died. V survived, changed, burned and burning with revenge. Now he's hunting the men who built this nightmare. The doctor who ran the experiments, the pedophile bishop, the propaganda chief, and ultimately Sutler himself. Each death is poetic justice staged like a grand opera. Detective Inspector Finch, Stephen Rea, is the only honest cop left. He starts connecting the dots and realizes V isn't a terrorist, he's the regime's own creation coming home to roost. Evie's journey is the heart of the film. When she tries to help V, she's captured, thrown into a black site prison, shaved, tortured, and threatened with death unless she betrays him. In her darkest moment, she finds a letter hidden in her cell, written by Valerie, a lesbian actress who died in Larkhill. That letter, one of the most powerful scenes in movie history, reminds Evie what it means to live free. She refuses to break. It turns out the entire ordeal was orchestrated by V himself, the same hell he endured, to set her mind free. Released, Evie is no longer the frightened girl. She is reborn. The regime fractures. Sutler's head of security, Creedy, betrays his master for a shot at power. V forces the deal. Creedy kills Sutler on live television. V walks away, but V has other plans. In the underground tunnels, he slaughters Creedy's entire squad, taking dozens of bullets himself. Mortally wounded, he staggers to Evie. His final request: put me on the train loaded with explosives pointed at the Houses of Parliament. November 5th arrives. Thousands of Londoners, every single one wearing the Guy Fawkes mask, flood the streets in silence. Evie pushes the detonator. Parliament erupts in glorious fire and fireworks. The symbols of oppression are gone. As the crowd cheers, Evie stands on a rooftop, V's cloak around her shoulders.
Use all of us.
She says. The mask passes on. The idea lives. V for Vendetta isn't just entertainment. It's a mirror held up to any society that trades freedom for the illusion of safety. In 2026, we're living the warning. Democracy no longer feels like it's working for the many. It's working for the few. Elites, corporations, and entrenched power structures keep winning while ordinary people lose ground on housing, healthcare, jobs, and basic trust. Voting cycles come and go, yet the same problems get worse. So we have to rethink everything. Peaceful marches and ballot boxes are beautiful in theory, but when the system is captured, are they enough? The film says sometimes you need drastic action, symbolic, theatrical, unstoppable resistance that wakes the sleeping giant of the people. V's course, masks for anonymity, targeted strikes on the corrupt, and a single night when the people themselves finish the job inspired real movements around the world. Anonymous hacktivists, global protests, the very idea that we are the 99%. But here's the question we must answer in 2026. Is V right? Does blowing up the old order guarantee a freer future, or does it just clear the ground for the next tyrant? The movie's genius is it doesn't give you easy answers. It only gives you the spark. Because beneath every mask there is more than flesh. Beneath every mask there is an idea. And ideas are bulletproof. The real revolution isn't one man with explosives. It's millions deciding they will no longer be afraid. So I leave it to you. In 2026, with democracy straining at the seams, is V's path the correct course for real, positive change that actually lifts up the many? Or is there a better way? Drop your answer in the comments. Remember, the power has always been yours. Peace out.